Yep, 41 years ago, my childhood dream was to become one of Toronto's finest to help serve and protect. After finding out, the last 41 years, and after what they've done to me for the past 7 years, if they asked me today to join the forces, I'd be saying no thanks. I'm far too ashamed. And yep, I wouldn't want any of their irresponsibilities to fall on my shoulders because they didn't do their protocols, their jobs, or get their homework done right. "41 years ago, if they couldn't figure out the difference between a 3-year-old and an adult, 41 years later, they still can't seem to comprehend well, let's see, 41 years ago there was probably a handful. 41 years later, there's a few million, and they still ain't got no concept with 3 million brains and all that. I'm sure they all have kids and teens, and they can't still figure out the difference. Something's definitely wrong there. And it ain't me. Hey, I've got a great idea. I know we destroy a 3-year-old's entire life for 41 years. We'll play Goodwill Hunting with this entire life. We'll play Russian roulette. We'll leave him for good as dead. We'll let him die of hunger. And yeah, if he stands up to us and makes us look like fools, and we'll just simply ask him, why don't you become part of the team? No, ain't saying all that are bad, but as far as I've seen, not one good or bad. And a helping hand, not that I know of. I can't go grocery shopping. I can't go to the corner store. And the word on the street is, boy, this guy would make a great undercover cop. Nah, idiots. You guys exposed me to the whole world. You guys abused me in front of the whole world. And what, all the criminals and thugs and all that. This guy's a official undercover cop now. You guys would let everything out of the bag. Why would I want to become an undercover cop after their unprofessionalism? See, being an undercover cop, it's sort of like being military in camouflage. When you're out there in the battlefield, you're trying to keep your identity and your body and all that hidden. Every now and then you run into your fellow co-workers or comrades, but that's the idea of wearing the camouflage, and that's the idea of being an undercover. You ain't supposed to know that you're undercover, but These three brainiacs. Oh, they take them undercover. Yeah, right. I wouldn't trust them 41 years ago, 41 years later. Well, 41 years ago, when I was young and naive, I would have trusted them. But after 41 years later, knowing what I know now, no. Old school saying is, trust is earned, not given. And yet, they haven't earned my trust. Yeah, they got young teenagers dressing up like older women and exposing more flesh than they should be. And these fans should be letting teenagers just be teenagers and not a walking menu board. I could almost see it if I was on the force with the crew. Their unprofessionalism, they probably all turn around and try and point the finger on me. Meanwhile, there'd be 3 million on the case. I'd probably be on a vacation or something, come back, and they'd probably try and find a way to get it on me. I don't know. But like I say, they've only got a week to disable what's illegally in my head from the public. Yep, that's for sure. They've got 1 week to disable what's illegally in my head from the public. If not, they're responsible for next step coming up after next week.